Okay, welcome back. It's Big Brother Beyond the Smoking Coal. It was brought to my attention that my stairs were pretty terrible, and I happen to agree. They were pretty awful. And now they are not. They're actually pretty decent stairs. I can go up and down the stairs with relative ease. It turns out that you lose a lot of health when you go up and down steps that are a block high and not these half block high stairs that you can make out of cobblestone. So what I did was I made a ton of these things. They were really, really easy to make, and then I installed them. Now this business right here, I guess this is an act of falling half of your body height the entire way down the steps. So rather than do that, let's see. Dark here. Rather than do that, still seems really dark. What I'm going to do is go ahead and install stairs. Now, how do you do it? Well, I found a pretty decent process. You start at the bottom of the stairs. These things always want to go in crooked and sideways and everything else. We found that out earlier. So you start at the bottom of the stairs, and I start with the middle step, and I position a cursor toward the back of the stair on the bottom at the base, and then I walk up one, boom, and I put another one in. I walk up one, and I walk up the stairs. It really likes that you're walking up the stairs that you just built. If you're trying to back down these half blocks or these full blocks all the way down to the bottom, you wind up getting twisted and turned around. If you try to do the ones on the left and the ones on the right while you're doing the one in the middle, you wind up putting in, like, winds up not working. You put in sideways blocks, backward blocks. Yeah. So I go back down to the bottom again, and I go up another side. Piece of cake. And at the bottom there, if I can get my act together, I can actually put in a step right along the edge. It'd be like a nice little corner stair. I didn't work it out very well upstairs. I'm not really into this aesthetic stuff, but as long as I'm having to put in steps anyway, I guess for my health, then they might as well look good. So I will get the hang of this. Another thing I'm working on right now is I don't really want to have to worry about food, ever. I actually want the food situation to sort itself out. I don't want to have to go and chase rabbits, for example, okay, if food is short. So, and frankly, I think that farming the animals is a really, really decent concept. I've looked into, what it would take to automate. Yeah, maybe I'll do these steps on my own time here. I want to show you something else back in here that I did. Like, somebody left this door open. It was me. Whoa! Dude, look at this. I am so psyched. How can you even tell if this stuff is ready, if the crops are ready? This is sugar cane right here. This is wheat. This is maybe, oh, wait a minute. I planted pumpkin over here too. I found a pumpkin the other day, and lo and behold, here we go. I should have 3 pumpkin plants. I don't know what these are. These look like pumpkins. Okay. This should all be wheat. You have to plant this stuff near water, and that's what I thought I'd do. I'd go ahead and make a little indoor terrarium and come down here and harvest this stuff and replant. This is my the sugar cane. Apparently you can make paper out of, and then you can make books, and then you can use the books to do enchantments and things like that. So we're gonna probably want to use that. And then as well, the wheat, you can cut this wheat and lure animals in with it. So I put extra torches up here so that it would be nice and light for these plants. I wish you could tell what these things were just mousing over them, but I guess I'm going to have to wait to see if they grow anymore before I cut them down. And then I'll plant some of the seeds, and I'll use some of them. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go out in the yard in a bit here and get some seeds and see if I can lure some chickens in, because I'd like to go ahead and farm the eggs. Yes, you heard it, farm the eggs. Let's take a look at my inventory for a second. I've got a hopper here. I made a hopper. I used a couple of iron and I believe a chest in the middle. So iron on the side, sit down to a point, and then put a chest in the middle, and lo and behold, I've got a hopper. And the hopper transfers its contents into a chest that it's sitting on, or sitting next to. And so what I'd like to do is sit some chickens up on top of the hopper, and when they lay eggs, they don't vaporize after a certain amount of time. They go straight into the hopper and straight into the chest. So ideally, what I'd like to do is put a bunch of hoppers next to each other and have them all feed my chicken egg chests. Another thing I want to show you that I did while you weren't around is this wall of furnaces. I found it's much better. I'd like to be able to pull coal right out of there, and then I can feed all these furnaces in one place. I can stand centered up on these guys and then tell what's in each one of them. It'd be taking all the stuff out. So 9 furnaces. When I bring a bunch of stuff up here, I throw it in there, and I want it to be done immediately. So that'll be useful as well. Oops. I also changed this around a little bit. You know, I cleaned it up, so to speak. Of course, somebody looked at this earlier today and said, "Dirt walls, noob." Okay, well, I'll take it. I am a noob. I started yesterday. Okay, I'm going to come up to speed on this pretty fast, though, I'm telling you. Look at how fast you can make it down the stairs. So I'm hugging the one wall. We did explore underneath here. There was a nice little cave under there the other day, and it turns out that right underneath here, like if you go down here, it looks to me like there's a dungeon down there. Okay, bunch of mobs down there. It was nip and tuck. Got out with my life. Good news, well, very good news. Good news is I've got some stuff to show for it. I've got this ender pearl. I don't know what that's good for. I've got some string. Spiders die. They give you string. I got a couple of arrows. I got a bone. Okay, these are all things that you get when your life is under threat, and mine was. I have to admit, though, I had a little bit of help. I didn't actually control the mouse at all when we were down in the dungeon. I handed it off to an expert because, frankly, I was afraid that I would lose all my stuff. So, this is looking real good. I had this takes a wicked turn here. Let's do this. This takes a wicked turn right down here, and then goes. See, this torch marks the end of my haul. I want to make sure if I'm mining that torch. It's kind of like Inception, right? You spin the top. Well, in this case, I want that torch to tell me that I'm on my way home, in case I get off in some branch mine situation down here. Yeah, that water right there, that water got me. Took me half the length of the haul. There's also some interesting things over here. I believe this is all open now. Yeah, beautiful. There's water down here, and lava. Okay. And lava is really important in the game, apparently. But it's also painful, because you can, I believe it destroys all your stuff. If it kills you, it destroys all your stuff. I boxed it off. I'm not sure if it can go any further than this. But I do know this, that if you stand over this with a bucket, you can get a bucket full of lava, and a bucket full of lava is really important for some reason. A couple more of these. I think it's nice to have access to water. What is this in the water? It looks different, doesn't it? Let's chop it up. Oh, come on. What was that? Come on. I probably... Let me swim. Swimming! Okay. Yeah, I was just making sure that I hadn't opened this up to some mobs. I'm making a little platform here. Hang out with the water. Not that I want to do anything with it in particular, just can't help myself. Flipping blocks. This is really kind of an odd little opening, okay? But I'll tell you, it's my odd little opening. Oh, wait a minute. You know, as long as we're here, let's be clear about it. Who's here? It's me. Okay. Should we do this all up or not? Let's put in another one here. Okay. Why not? You know, I got them. If you got them, use them. So I have tons of them. Okay. We had a little sandstone incident where I tapped a block, and how is it that those things were still hanging out down at the end there? I wasn't just down here doing it. Oops. That's not. Put another torch. I'll tell you this. This is a log tunnel. Thought if you double tapped it, it took you faster. Just got caught on the wall. Can't let that happen again. Everywhere you see replacements along the walls here, replacement blocks. You know, I had an encounter with some mining. Of course, this isn't exactly the kind of branch mine that I've been told works really well. I can guarantee you that this section of town over here is a dangerous place to mine. Look at that! Isn't that something? I remember there being a way up here. Wasn't there? Aren't we going to go up there at some point, I think? Into the sand mines? I think we will. Okay. So what am I going to do today? Okay, so right now I think what I'm going to do is go outside. I'm going to get some seeds, and then I'm going to try to lure some chickens back over here. I may even, let me see what I've got in this chest. I got any wood in here? Okay, I'm gonna make some sticks, and I think, okay, now let me see. Spruce, 2 spruce on the left, 2 spruce on the right, and some sticks in the middle. No, it's got to be planks. It's got to be planks. 2 planks on the left. Where'd you get out of there? 2 planks on the left, 2 planks on the right. Fence. Okay, so we're gonna make some fences. And before we get chickens, I think that's important because they'll run away. I don't think they can fly. Okay, there's a gate here. I've got 15 of those. Is 15 enough? Probably not. Okay. So, I mean, I'm going to craft some more fences here. I'm going to put them up outside. I'm going to see if I can corral some animals. Okay, I've got a horse trapped somewhere. I've got a sheep trapped somewhere, but I think luring them is probably a better bet. Okay, be back. Okay, here I am in my outpost, the tower of being a newbie, I guess, is what I'm told. Look at all the different materials I built this out of. I really would have probably preferred to build the whole thing with granite or marble or sandstone, but what I wound up with is mostly dirt. That's okay. I planted some trees on the roof, and I thought, well, boy, it'll make the thing taller, but instead it made it blend in more with the surroundings and harder to find. Anyway, my goal here of luring some chickens home, I got them. Look at this. They're laying eggs all over the place. They're lovely. Aren't they lovely? I think they're lovely. If you get close enough to the fence, you collect the eggs. You don't have to go inside the fence. I have resorted to a very rudimentary trick here, apparently. Let's get this egg. Let's see if we can get close enough to get it. Come on, get me the egg. Get me the egg. Whatever. Okay, can I select the egg? How about this? Right here. No, I can't select the egg. I just have to be close enough to it. I'm not. Okay, I put gates all the way around this thing. These chickens are so cute. What do I need? I actually need seed to make these lovely chicks breed. So let's find some seed here. Go down here. I'm just gonna go with maybe break up some of this stuff. See if I can get seeds out of it. No. I'm just gonna go crazy here. Break it up. Make some seed for me. Yep, there's some seeds. That's good. Let's make some more. Yay. Is that two? Is that nope. Yay, more seeds. Okay. Check this out. This is so fun. Go up here. I'm not sure if this is where we're going to keep the chickens, but I can tell you this. Watch this. There's one. Got chicken love. There's another one. There. Oh! Made a little baby chicken. That's so cute. Okay. Where's my egg? Got some more eggs? Yep. Bing! Just picked up an egg. Just walking past, I'm picking up eggs. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna keep making more and more. Look at those little baby chickens. Okay. I'm gonna keep making more and more and more chickens and keep getting more and more and more eggs. Look at this, 16 eggs right here, 15 more eggs in the inventory. I mean, there's eggs everywhere. Okay, the adventure was going across town and finding where these chickens lived. Let's go in here and collect this egg. Got it. There's another one. Okay, yeah. This is a never-ending story on the eggs. Which is why I think what I'd like to do is, I got it in my inventory here, I've got a bucket. Okay, I want to set up a hopper system to collect all these eggs for me. And you can build a hopper and put it on top of a chest, and you can actually feed one hopper into another one, is what I'm told. So I can get a hopper, a bunch of hoppers, and put them right in here underneath the chicken pen. And in fact, I think I'd like to make this chicken pen just a smudge smaller. So I don't have to make 18 million hoppers. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put hoppers all across here. Okay? And then they're going to feed other hoppers. And then I'm going to have a single line of hoppers going back over to the house, I think. Or I'm going to have one single place where I can collect up all of the eggs into a chest or a double chest. And the hoppers themselves can hold a lot of eggs. So we're going to basically have more eggs than we know what to do with, which is great. And if I have my way, more chickens than we know what to do with as well. I planted some wheat in the back over here. And some sugar cane. The sugar cane is doing pretty well. And the wheat, I don't know why this isn't growing right here. This is weird. It should. It should. I can't seem to plant anything there, but anyway, things are looking good over here. Chopped a couple of trees. Before I head back across town that way, I want to go back to my house. Can I get through here? I want to go back to my house, And there's a big hole in the ground here somewhere that I have to watch out for. It's probably right there. Right on my path, right? I mean, what does it even take? I think that's the path up here. I have to avoid that hole every time I come through here. So, this takes me somewhere very special. This takes me somewhere very special. Back to my lair. Huh. Ta-da. Yay! Knock knock. Come in. Going down my new stairs. This is just great. It goes so fast. Down one more flight of stairs. And over to the pool room. Let's see. Knock knock. Whoa. Sugar cane's growing. The wheat has not really matured, but apparently this will grow. The sugar cane will grow a few blocks high. So if I can just boom, boom, boom. I don't really want it to fall in the water. That's certain. 7 sugar canes. I am on top of my game. I'll just keep carving this out. Hey, question. This ceiling is keeping my sugar cane from growing. So I'm going to take a chance. I don't really want this over top of the sugar cane. 3 feet tall. No, 6 feet tall. I think it's 3 feet per block, so 9 feet tall. That's a lot of sugar cane. Okay. Do I drop any sugar cane in the water? Look underneath here. This is a lot deeper than you would think. Okay. I did collect some water. Got the sugar cane. The wheat still hasn't grown. I really want to lure some cows. I guess I have to wait on wheat. Got a lot of stuff. Okay. I'm going to take another couple of buckets with me for good measure here. I'd like to get some more water. I'm going to attempt to get some lava as well. That's probably a big mistake, but we're going to do it. And I want to show you the animals across town. I mean, what I should do is put up some torches down in here, right? I mean, this is largely unexplored territory, but it's going to wind up spawning mobs down in here if I'm not careful. Where's this water go? I don't even know. It's very pretty, but we need to find the source block. Let's go over here and mine a little bit. I don't want to do a lot of mining on tape. It's okay to do a little. Since this is right next to my house, right? I should be mining this out. That really worked pretty well. I'm double tapping these, and they're completely cleaning out stuff that I'm reading. Okay. My objective here is to get this a little bit wider so I can walk over to where the source of the water is. It opens up into a place where I've almost fallen in a couple of times. Okay. It's so easy to get sidetracked in this game and wind up mining when you're really meant to go and collect some cows, but we have to wait for the wheat anyway. I can't seem to find any wheat in the wild, which is kind of weird. What in the world? It's dark outside. Give me a second while I get back to my house.